When I say that BBL really ruined my life, I even lost my boyfriend behind it. He was telling me the whole time, like, you're stinking real bad down there and I can't stomach it.
Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is the conversation of BBL smells. So there's this conversation that's going on social media, especially on the clock app, TikTok, and people are talking about how BBL smells and what it is. So there's this creator that came online to share a story about why she decided to remove her BBL because her BBL started smelling on her, and it got so bad that even her boyfriend broke up with her. She went on to share a story, and this went left and right for her because some people were agreeing with her, some people were disagreeing with her, and the entire discourse of BBS smelling and all that. And some people were trying to give the reason why it smells, why people that have had BBL, people in the BBL community are saying that it's all lies, that is misinformation. Why the other people are saying that yes, it smells. You guys deal with it. That's what comes with it. For me, it's just an interesting conversation. So let me know if you've done any plastic surgery on yourself, and if you have, let us know down in the comment section which one and what's the experience like, and which one you will, if you've not, will you like to do anyone, what will it be? So she went on to share a story. So the story started off from part two because our original video, she took it down because she was getting a lot of hate for it. So she decided to take it down, but she still went on to share a story, and that's what we're going to hear now. So we're going to hear this woman's story, how the BBL was smelling and why she took it out, and then also people's response to the entire discourse that BBS smells, both from people that have had BBL, a care nurse, non-BBL people, everybody just sharing their opinion. Yeah. So with that all said, guys, let's go check out this video and then we'll come back and talk more.
So this is part 2 on why I had to get my BBL surgically removed. So in part 1, I was telling y'all how my sit-down ear was stinking real bad. And it got to the point to where I had to carry around a bottle of air freshener or a bottle of perfume, because when I would use public restrooms, it would stink so bad and the smell would linger. It was like an embarrassment. I didn't want to come out the bathroom with it smelling like that and someone else was waiting at the door. When I say that BBL really ruined my life, I even lost my boyfriend behind it. He was telling me the whole time, like, you're stinking real bad down there and I can't stomach it. I'm in denial, like, no, you're hating, you're mad, I got a BBL. It was the truth. It got to the point to where I would be washing my laundry, weekly, like I've been doing before I got the BBL. When I would get my laundry out of the dryer, it would still smell like that raw eating flesh. I really was like, so this one day, me and my boyfriend, we getting ready, to do something. So first, let me say, my boyfriend at the time did not want me to get the procedure done, but I insisted. Me and my sister went to get the procedure done together. And before I got the procedure done, I joined the group on Facebook. It was like a support group. Different women that got it, that's in relationships, just for, to talk about it. So a lot of women in the group was pretty much saying, when you get it, your boyfriend is going to be jealous, so just keep it out on that. So when he was telling me it was smelly down there, I was going to the group saying, he's saying it's smelly down there. They was basically telling me to ignore him. He's jealous, but he'll eventually come around. So me and my sister got the procedure done at the same time. So at first, man's was healing up good. It was healing normal. So was my sister's. And I would ask her, is you healing well? She would tell me, yeah. I was healing well maybe the first 6 to 7 weeks. But after that, it kept on leaking and kept on draining. I was asking my sister how hers was doing. She said she was not leaking or draining. Mine's would close up, but then like a day or two later, it would start leaking again. So I used to put gauze and dressings on it to support the leakage while I may have been outside or out and about. So that's why I had it for a year with the leakage, because there would be points that it would close up, or I would think it was closed up fully, but it wasn't. So one day me and my boyfriend was about to do something, and he just was like, I cannot take the smell anymore. And he broke up with me and he left. And that was pretty much that. But he was telling me for months. But me listening to the women in a group thinking they knew what they was talking about, it kind of messed everything up for me. It even got to the point I was wearing jeans in the summertime because it was an embarrassment even looking at it. I'm going to upload the picture right here. Part 3 on how I got my BBL surgically removed because my sit-down one was stinking real bad. So I deleted part 1 because there were so many people in the comments talking shit how y'all are doing now. So I deleted part 1 and I made part 2 because there was some people in the comments that wanted to know more. BBL Stank, do you hear me? And it's not coming from the vagina or the beehole. It's coming from the incisions that they cut to inject the fluid and the fat in your butt, okay? There's people in the comments saying, oh, you wasn't washing up right. Come on, let's be real. It's coming out of the incision. It fucking stink. I don't care what y'all say. It stink. And if it's not healing properly and your body is rejecting it, the hole will remain open and the drainage will continue to come out and stink up your linen, stink up your underwear, stink up everything, okay? Now, my BBL been removed for the past 4 years. Only had it in for about a year until it was stinking so bad I couldn't take it no more. I don't know if y'all wanted me to get on here and say BBL smell good, but they stink. Stay away from them. I wasn't expecting my video to blow up like it did, but I have a lot of women angry with me. They are reporting me. They're commenting nasty things. I'm just about to delete everything and go about my business, because when I say this is crazy, it's like they removed the sound from my other video. I wasn't saying anything, but I guess I did not fit their narrative. They're not happy about my experience. That's pretty much what I was saying. They denied that. They said they're not putting my sound back up. So I'm going to just... The crazy part is so many women pissed off at me. I don't even know who to start to block so they could start reporting me. They're just coming at a rapid pace. So I'm done, y'all. I'm just like... I didn't know people was going to get mad like this. I just thought I was sharing experience. But I'm done. This BBL tribe don't play.
Y'all see the story time with a lady saying that she had to remove her BBL because her sit down earth stinked? And that's not to be shady, no shade. But she was getting a lot of backlash from a lot of people that got BBLs, and they was just like, you probably ain't know how to wash out. That ain't had nothing to do with washing your ass. I mean, a lot of y'all wanted bigger asses that ain't know how to properly wash the ass that you got. So, I mean, it could be coming from your ass and the incisions. But it's not even coming from washing your ass. That'd be just like an additional stench. It's coming from the incisions, from the surgery. Everybody's body is not reactive in the same way. If you did do your research, which I hope y'all did, it stated that that's a natural healing process of like fluid discharge, inflammation. It could possibly be a bacterial infection as well. But to sit up there and just be in full-fledged denial, and me personally, I done heard niggas say that shit stink. Like the ass be nice, but the smell, you gotta think twice. No shade. So to be clowning her because she came out and told her truth. And my thing is, this was what she said happened with her. She didn't say that all BBLs, you're going to have a stench or it stink. This is what's her story. This is her truth. So y'all even coming up saying something like, oh, you must have didn't wash your ass. That goes to show that you in denial about your own stench when you sit your ass down.
I just finished watching this video and her BBL had a smell. Go to like sit down, like bad, like kind of like bloody smell. Her laundry was like skin and blood smell. Kind of heard this, to me honestly, BS talk before from a male, and I just like ignored it because it was coming from a guy. But then to see another woman kind of comment on it and to say that yes, she's had that experience, really got me questioning, like, Where are y'all going for y'all surgeries? What type of BBLs y'all getting? Because I am 4 years post-op. I ain't never had no smell, never had no bloody aroma, nothing washing my clothes, no complaints, never, nothing. This clearly ain't something that's happening to everybody. I know a couple folks that done had their body done and they ain't been saying nothing. So again, like, I'm just trying to figure out where y'all going for y'all surgery. Y'all do due diligence. Right now at this point it's giving either y'all didn't do y'all due diligence, or you're lying, or you didn't really get a BBL. Maybe you got some type of injections and stuff like that. Because like, y'all don't let these people talk no BS into y'all. If you want to go ahead and get surgery done, you want to get something done with your body, get it done. Just do your due diligence before you get your surgery done, and do your due diligence after. Make sure that your aftercare is on point.
And can we stop with this whole little myth about BBL stink? BBLs don't stink. BBLs just don't take care of themselves. They are underkept. They not taking care of themselves and wiping themselves and cleaning themselves properly. They have something to do with the actual person. Ooh, I got a little piece of scalp. But yeah, that has something to do with the actual person, because I've been around who got BBLs. I have one BBL myself, and that BBL smell shit that y'all be trying to say, I don't know. That depend on the person, boo. Like, they not taking care of themselves. Please stop putting that narrative out there, spreading false information. Like, that's annoying. Like, I ran across a live where they was talking about it, and I just was like, what? Like, this is what we talking about here. I just be feeling like, the girls who don't have BBLs, they despise the girls with BBLs, because they feel like that's what the men want. Men with roach, dog, cat, and anything ain't even about the BBLs. It's about, they are horn dogs, and y'all have to understand that. So let's just cut that whole little narrative out that BBLs stink. It's the actual person that's not taking care of themselves. All right, bye-bye.
I had to come outside and talk about this because after what I just experienced, I'm traumatized. BBL smell is 100% real. I don't care what your mama say. I don't care what your friends say. I don't even care what your doctor say. BBL smell is real, and let me tell you why. And if you're wondering what it smells like broccoli. The broccoli that's been sitting in your pot with the top on for 2 days. We all know how that smells. Sour, funky, molded. Now, it's going to be some people that say, my BBL don't smell like that. I don't know where she get her information from. Take your hand and rub it back there and see if you smell the same thing that I'm smelling. Now, some BBLs have a soft, funky smell, like a musky smell. And then some BBLs have a loud smell, a smell like rotten flesh. But trust me, it's all the same smell. Now, if you're wondering how to get that funky smell up out of your skin, because, yeah, it's sucked in them pores and it's deep within that skin. Take you a cup of vinegar, 3 tablespoons of Epsom salt, run you a bath of hot, steamy water, and sit in a tub for about 30 to 45 minutes. You're going to need one of them thick rags that you get from Amazon, the hotel style rags. I've told 2 friends about that, and trust me, it works. And I know I joke a lot, but this is not a joke. This is serious. Let's get that smell out the way, because, baby, I can't take it no more. If y'all gonna do it, let's just do it, right? Okay?
Oh, as someone who literally works in plastic surgery post-op care, I be around a lot of BBLs. If your BBL is stinking a year into the process, you might have some, like, I don't think that's your butt. I think it's a wound. It could be your cooch. I don't think it's the BBL itself. It might be a wound or one of the holes. To which I would say go to your nearest hospital immediately, because it's probably rotting for whatever reason. After a BBL, though, I will say the smells are not that pleasant for a multitude of reasons that I'll list out for you. First of all, when you get liposuction, they stick that needle in there. That looked like I was doing something else just now. And when they're sucking that fat out of you, your skin is disconnected from the muscle. And the reason it's important that you get your massages, lymphatic massages, 6 months, you really should get them for at least 6 months after your surgery, is because your skin needs to heal and heal back onto the muscle. And you want it to heal flat and not have that like bumpy look that, on someone's stomach. We all know the look I'm talking about. But while it's healing, fluid swells up because you swell. So with the lymphatic drainage for the first couple of days, your holes will still be open. There'll be some doctors choose to drain with tubes. Because if that tube gets yanked, or that shit can hurt. Just let it drain out. But it's not gonna smell good because it's literally pus and from your body. It's disgusting. Another reason it stinks is because you're in a faja. You're compressed because we don't want you to swell, right? Because it's healing. And what your body's going to do if it's not compressed, it will expand. You're supposed to stay in that faja for days, right? So what happens is you got all that pus and bullshit coming out that already doesn't smell great. You're in the same faja 4 days a lot of times. You're sweating and you have your natural must, and you have a lot of smells mixing together. As someone who has done lymphatic massages, I can tell y'all, it doesn't smell great. The girls don't smell great fresh off the table. It's really nothing you can do. Oh, and I forgot this part. You still have to shit, right? You still have to shit. You still have to shit. And your butt is kind of hard, still swollen from all that freshly injected fat. And it's been sitting in a faja. And you now have, you're a part of the club now. You have 17 miles of ass crack. And you cannot necessarily clean yourself as good as you be used to. Because you're not like taking full on showers. You're not doing that 48 hours post-op. Oh, and I forgot this. You still have to pee. Usually, the girls have the urinals or like the cups that they pee in, and you might get a little driblet. You can't fully squat and pee like Pocahontas. I'm sorry if that wasn't politically correct. That's what they called it at Girl Scout camp, which might have been problematic to begin with. You just can't squat and pee in that. Kind of have to be bent and hunched over. Again, this faja hasn't been cleaned, so it has doo-doo niblets, driblets of pee, pus coming out of you, and you're in that faja for like 3 days, 4 days. They take it off and put it right back on. That's what y'all are smelling. Now, that smells horrible, yes. But if you're still smelling like that 6 months post-op, you need to go to the emergency room.
Wow. Let me know down in the comment section, have you done any of this procedure, especially BBL? Have you done BBL? Have you done liposuction? And what are your experience? Do you think BBL smells? Or anybody that has done it, does it smell? Go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. You're on this channel where I love to disagree, but we'll do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts. So here's mine. I personally am really, I know somebody will say, Destiny, why? And let me know down in the comment section, have you ever considered doing any of these cosmetics procedure? I am actually considering doing a lipo. Mind you, not because I'm fat or anything, or I have big tummy. It's because my mommy flap, that on the tummy that you get from pregnancy, bothers me, and no amount of workout I do helps it. So I'm really thinking of maybe I should do it, but man, I'm so scared with all these scary stories I hear. Like, I am so scared, and then people talk about how painful it is. I'm just like, and the truth is that I'm built like a box. I'm trying square. So I just wanted that waist snatch and really flat front tummy. But yeah, hearing stories like this really scares me. But I personally, I've only been, I know one of a friend of mine that did a BBL and liposuction, and I even went to visit her when she just got it done, and even days after it. The truth is that it just smells like hospital. She was in the hospital at that time, but it really smells like a hospital where you can since the what's it called, the rubbing alcohol, the things they use in cleaning. For me, it wasn't smelling any particular smell. It was just smelling hospital. Like the hospital was smelling hospital. Me going to see her was just smelling hospital. So I didn't get. I've not seen her since after I post up because we live in different city. I've not seen her, but yeah, I think like I don't think it smells because I even went to see her once while she was in a care home. I didn't smell anything. It just smells cleaning stuff. So yeah, I don't honestly. I've not had any other first-hand experience with anybody that has had BBL. But also, I just feel like when it comes to the baby and even the lady that was sharing her story and people were calling her out and all that, I feel like people should just take a chill pill. I feel like hearing different side and even getting different experience, whether being negative, positive, from a particular experience, like one experience but different opinion, different result, it is fine. That helps whoever wants to go into it, do their research and ask themselves if it's really something they want to go into. And I feel like when it comes to all this cosmetic surgery, you have to be careful. And I feel like not everybody's body responds the same way. So just be careful and do your research on what you want and how you want it. Most times, some people go there and say, "Oh, I want to look like Kim Kardashian," and forgets that maybe they are not framed like her or and all that. But also, I also feel like I'm not even going to not validate the woman that shared her story. Her story is valid, but like Mecca said, it really makes sense what Micah said. It could be the entire Faha because they are wearing that shit for days and days, and that could smell. Even me wearing just my bra for 2 days is already giving me like then talk less about wearing something with that with blood and different stuff coming out of your body. It's bound to act up. So it makes sense that okay, it's my but this has also been a rumor on all this why that BBL smells. But hey, I don't know. But ladies, I personally am not against any plastic surgery or anything. If you want to do it, do your research and be ready for whatever consequences that comes with it. Be ready for it because sometimes I feel like social media has glamorized a lot of things that a lot of people just feel like, oh, because if you hear a lot of people that go for this BBL and liposuction, usually they will tell you why is nobody talking about how painful and how uh, draining it is, mentally and emotionally draining it is for you to go through this procedure because all we see is the result. My 4 weeks post up and all that, and people really don't come out to tell the truth of their true experience. So hearing experience like this for me is just valid. Just be careful when you go for any of this procedure. And let me know down in the comment section, will you do any cosmetics procedure? I mean, I just told you my own. I will do lipo 360, period. I have hip dip, but that will not bother me if my tummy is snatch, my waist is snatch. Okay. So, but yeah, let me know what you think about this conversation about BBS smells. Okay. And let me know which procedure you would do. Okay. And if you agree with the statement. Anyway, guys, please go there and share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.